what's up everybody? It's your boy Mood616, and yes, it is that time for another episode of Top 10 Tuesdays. This is episode 28, and this week we are going to be discussing top 10 anthology films of all time. So my personal top 10 anthology films. Now this list right here was extremely hard for me to compile because if you watch my channel, you know that I'm a huge anthology freak. I love anthology films. It's like my second favorite subgenre of horror films. So this one was really hard to do. Like I own a ton of anthology films. I try to buy as many as I can. But I basically compiled this list of the ones that I do go back to the most. But at the end of the video, I'll just give you an example of some of the other ones that I really enjoy too. So, but let's get right into this top 10. Number 10, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Always been a big fan of this. This anthology got such a great cast. Deborah Harry, Christian Slater, and just goes on and on. Steve Buscemi, of course. I've always hated this DVD edition. This has got the shitty cover art. I missed that VHS cover art. But yeah, what can I say about this one? This one's really good. I was such a big fan of the TV show, so when they put out the movie, I was really excited. There's the mummy from there. But yeah, I'm not really going to get into, the stories and stuff on these because it'll just take forever. But Tales from the Dark Side, I believe it's got 4 stories. That's including the wraparound, I think. But yeah, really fun stuff. Tales from the Dark Side. Number 10. Number 9 is The Twilight Zone, the movie. Of course, The Twilight Zone is my favorite TV show of all time, the original 60s one. Late 50s, early 60s. I can watch The Twilight Zone every day and never get sick of it. It's just so amazing, so ahead of its time. And then the movie came out, I believe, in 1982. I want to say 1983 or something like that. Really good stuff. It's got a really good cast. Rest in peace to Vic Morrow, who actually got killed on the set of this movie, which is so unfortunate because actually that short is probably my favorite story in the anthology too. But honestly, the only one I don't really care for that much in this one is the Steven Spielberg one, with the adults, the adults trying to be children, stuff like that. It's okay, but it's not really my favorite. But overall, this is really solid. Love the opening scene in this. It's just great. Twilight Zone, number 9. Number 8 is Body Bags. This is one I can go to all the time. I love the structure of this. I just love the setting of all the stories. John Carpenter, of course, plays the mortician in this. Yeah, really awesome to see Scream Factory put this out. The transfer is fantastic. It does have a little bit of audio issues at times, especially in the first story, in the gas station story, which is really fucking irritating to watch. But I have watched this a bunch of times. I'm starting to get used to it, but it does annoy the shit out of me at times. But yeah, we all know about this one. Body Bags, Toby Hooper. Yeah, really good stuff. John Carpenter. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, Body Bags, great stuff. Number 8. Number 7 is pretty much the newest one on here, and that's VHS 2. By far my favorite one out of the 3 so far in this franchise. I really, really enjoy VHS 2. I've watched it a bunch of times. I think the 3rd and 4th shorts in this are just 2 of the strongest. They're probably the 2 strongest in the VHS franchise, in my opinion. But they are just my favorite ones. So, but yeah, the cult one, oh man, and yeah, the last one with the aliens are just fucking crazy. But yeah, I really enjoy this, man. I know a lot of people don't really dig the found footage stuff, but I've came to terms with it, and I seem to enjoy a lot of it that comes out. But VHS 2, really enjoyable watch. In at number 7. Number 6 is Black Sabbath, of course, by Mario Bava. Absolutely love this anthology. The atmosphere in these stories are just fantastic. My favorite one is still the first one with the phone or the telephone. Really good stuff. You can't go wrong with this. Just so great. Really atmospheric and just creepy as shit, man. From 1963. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Black Sabbath. Love it. Good stuff. Number 6. Number 5 is Waxwork from 1988, I believe. Yeah, it's 88. I did it in my 88 series last year. Yeah, what can I say, man? This one always took me by surprise. I never really expected much. I remember when I first watched it back in the day, I was like, I don't know about this one. But Yeah, overall, this one's really fun. I know a lot of people kind of shit on this sometimes, but I think the stories are fantastic. And I just really like the structure of how, the stories come into play, in this waxwork museum and stuff. And then the scenes come to life. Alive. I really enjoy that, man. I think it's fantastic. It's got some pretty good gore in this too, actually. But yeah, Waxwork from '88, awesome stuff. Number 4 is Tales from the Crypt, and I'm going to cheat here because I couldn't actually choose. Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror, I'm just going to put in at number 4 as a whole because it is a double pack. Tales from the Crypt, man, the first story, the Christmas story with Joan Crawford, oh my god, so fucking good. Absolutely love that. I even love the remake that they did. I think it was one of the first episodes from the TV series back in the late 80s. Yeah, I think On Through the Night. But yeah, both these anthologies are so friggin' solid, man. It's nice to see Vault of Horror uncut too. So I'm not really too sure what exactly was cut out of the DVD, but yeah, overall, both of these are just so strong. There's no weak stories in any of them, in my opinion. I think they're all entertaining and just fun. So, like I said, I'm cheating. Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror is 1 and number 4. Number 3 is Creepshow. Now, a lot of people are going, why? How is that not your favorite one? Creepshow was my favorite anthology for so many years. And then it got overtaken by 2, actually, since then. What can I say? Creepshow's Creepshow. It's fantastic. Everybody knows about this. I think I gotta upgrade to a Blu-ray or something like that. I'm still rocking the snapper case DVD. It's hilarious. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Stephen King, Romero. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that combination. Leslie Nielsen and Ted Danson in that short, man. That one always freaked the living shit out of me. I mean, being buried and having water, cover up your head is just, oh, fuck me, man. That's some scary ass shit, man. You really, if you put yourself into that position, you fucking shit yourself. But yeah, Creepshow number 3. We all know and love that one. Number 2 is Tales from the Hood. Another snapper case, actually. This one really fucking needs a new re-release. This one's so out of print and goes for dumb money. And it just seems like no one has a copy of this. Tales from the Hood, fantastic soundtrack. Love all the shorts in this, man. I don't even know which one is my favorite, to be honest. I think the one with the little voodoo dolls and shit is creepy as fuck. But yeah, I love all the shorts in this, man. It's just a really enjoyable watch. I love the setting in the funeral home. But yeah, really awesome stuff. Tales from the Hood. Yeah. Yeah, I got this copy when it first came out at my local pawn store, and it was still pretty much brand new. You could tell it was just opened and that was it. It was such a good score. Yeah, such a weird find. And at number 1 is Trick or Treat, of course. Yeah, what can I say, man? This anthology film, I think, is absolutely perfect. The structure, the stories, the characters, the atmosphere, the music, just everything about this anthology is absolutely perfect. It's just beautiful. It's just well executed. It's not your average type anthology film with shorts, then wraparound story, and then short. This one is just all kind of blends together. All the stories blend together. If you've never seen Trick or Treat before, do yourself a favor and definitely watch it. In my opinion, it is the best anthology film. It's not only my favorite, but I do think it is the best anthology film ever made. But yeah, I'm really worried about the sequel that's coming out because I really don't want it to suck. But what can I say? Yeah, Anna Paquin, beautiful Anna Paquin in this. Really great cast too. Can't say enough good things about Trick or Treat. My favorite one. I can watch this more than just at Halloween. I usually watch a couple times a year, but that's gonna do it for my top 10. Here, let's do a quick little recap. Trick or Treat, number 1. Number 2 is Tales from the Hood. Number 3 is Creepshow. Number 4, Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror. Cheated on that one. Number 5, Waxwork. Number 6, Black Sabbath. Number 7, VHS 2. Number 8, Body Bags. Number 9, Twilight Zone the movie. And number 10, Tales from the Dark Side the movie. Now, there's so many anthology films I love. I just wanted to mention a couple, like, honorable mentions. From Beyond the Grave, from the early 70s, man. I absolutely love that anthology film. That's one that I think it used to be my top 10. After Midnight's another really great one. Dead of Night. I love Dead of Night. Tales of Terror. Trilogy of Terror with Karen Black is another really great one. The Monster Club from 1980. That's a really interesting one. Good fun music. Nightmares, the TV film from 1982, I believe. I always love the video game segment in that one. Awesome stuff with Emilio Estevez. Chillers, The Basement, Shockorama. I love a lot of really low budget anthology films that have come out, especially like in the last 20 years. Three Extremes is a really great one. Family Portraits, a Trilogy of America. I think that one is just dark and depressing and just fantastic. Scary or Die is a really good one from the last few years. Chillerama I really enjoyed, but I can just go on and on and on. Campfire Tales from 1997. That's a really good anthology film, but I just go on forever, and you guys probably don't want to hear me list them off. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for episode 28, Anthologies. This was a really tough list to make, so, but I mean, it's a revolving door, really. It can change all the time, so. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I'll check you next week in episode 29. Peace out.